Okay, good evening and hi everyone. So today we will continue our ninth discussion, which is we will talk and discuss about national heroes in education and literature categories. Mm, First, presenters can start this.
Assalamualaikum and good day, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most influential figures in Malaysian history, Munshi Abdullah, also known as Abdullah bin Abdul Qadir, regarded as the father of modern Malay literature. Munshi Abdullah was a pioneer in promoting education and intellectual reform in the Malay world during the 19th century. Born in 1796 in Malacca to a family of mixed Tamil and Arab descent, Munshi Abdullah was a product of a multicultural environment. This unique background influenced his perspectives, making him a bridge between Malay tradition and Western influences. From a young age, he excelled in languages and was well versed in Malay, Arabic, and Tamil. His title, Munshi, meaning teacher or tutor, reflects his early career as a language instructor. He taught Malay to British officials and missionaries, including Sir Stamford Raffles, and worked as a translator. His position gave him unparalleled exposure to Western ideas, which he skillfully blended with traditional Malay thought. But Munshi Abdullah was more than a teacher, he was an observer and a writer. His works, such as Hikayat Abdullah and Kisah Pelayaran Abdullah, were groundbreaking. Unlike the fantastical and mythical nature of earlier Malay literature, his writings focus on realism, personal experiences, and social critique. I'll pass to Raz to continue.
Okay, so next, his other contribution is that he advocated for the importance of education and literacy, particularly among the Malay population, emphasizing progress through learning and reform. Other than that, Munshi Abdullah's influence extends beyond literature to include education, cultural studies, and history. His emphasis on rationality, reform, and progress remains relevant in contemporary discussions on Malay identity and modernization. He is regarded as a pioneer of modern Southeast Asian intellectual thought, and his works are studied widely in the region and beyond. Munshi Abdullah's legacy endures as a symbol of intellectual curiosity, reform, and the power of literature to bridge cultures and foster understanding. That's all from us.
Okay. Next, me and Kenway will be talking about Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. Okay. So it's a great honor to speak about one of the Malaysia's most remarkable leaders and advocates for education, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. A man whose vision and dedication to empowering the younger generations have left an inedible mark on our nation's education and intellectual landscape. Born on August 10, 1947 in Penang, Anwar Ibrahim's journey toward becoming a beacon of hope began in the classroom of Malay College Kuala Kangsar and later the University of Malaysia, where he honed his intellect and passion to reform. Even as a young man, he understood the transformative power of education. As Malaysia's Minister of Education from 1986 to 1991, Dato Sri Anwar brought innovative reform to our country's education system. He emphasized bilingual proficiency, ensuring our students could thrive both locally and globally. His policies modernized curricula and instilled a renewed sense of purpose in school, bridging traditional values with the demands of a modern economy. Now, I'll be passing the Now I'll be passing this presentation over to Kenwood for him to continue about Dr. Surya Anwar's education.
Okay, but Anwar's contributions extended far beyond policy. He believed education was not just about academic achievement, it was about nurturing critical thinking and moral responsibility and also a sense of justice. Through his leadership in ABIM, which is Angkatan Belia Islam Malaysia, he championed not only Islamic values but also the universal ideas of equality, social justice, and also intellectual freedom. So, Anwar Ibrahim is more than just a politician, he is a thought leader who believed education is the key to unlocking a nation's potential. His unwavering commitment to progress serves as a reminder that true leadership is about empowering others to rise. So let us take inspiration from his legacy to ensure that our education system continues to uplift, inspire, and prepare the next generation for the challenges of tomorrow. That's all from us. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Tarani and Kenward, for a very insightful presentation about Anwar Ibrahim. So me and Basuntra will continue about Dato Amiruddin Baki. So good day, everyone. Today we'll be sharing the story of an influential figure in Malaysian education, known as the father of modern education in Malaysia. We're talking about none other than Amiruddin Baki.
Aminuddin Baki was born on January 6, 1926 in Cemburu, Perak. He began his education at a local Malay school before continuing at Anderson School in Perak from 1936 to 1941.
After completing his early education, Aminuddin pursued higher studies at the University of Malaya in Singapore. There, he earned an honours degree in Master of Arts. His passion for education became evident as he started his teaching career as a temporary teacher at Sultan Yusuf English School before moving to Anderson School as a full-time teacher.
But that was just the beginning. In 1952, he was awarded a scholarship to further his studies in education at the Institute of Education in the University of London. So by 1953, he had obtained a Master of Methods degree specializing in education. Upon returning to Malaysia, he joined the Sultan Idris Teachers College (SITC) as a lecturer, where he introduced Islamic history as a subject, even though it was not part of the curriculum.
Aminuddin's contribution didn't stop at teaching. He played a crucial role in the development of Malaysia's national education system. He was involved in the drafting of key educational reports such as the Razak Report of 1955 and the Rahman Talib Report of 1960. These reports laid the groundwork for the modern Malaysian education system.
His influence continued to grow. In 1962, at just 36 years old, he was appointed as Selangor's Chief Education Officer. Later that year, he became Malaysia's Chief Education Advisor, a role which is now known as Director General of Education. So, under his leadership, he established Malaysia's national examination system, which included the Lower Certificate of Education (LCE), or what we now know as PT3, the Malaysian Certificate of Education (SPM), and the Higher School Certificate (STPM).
Aminuddin Baki's vision for education wasn't limited to administrative reform only. He introduced the Ober movement, which is a series of motivational talks aimed to inspire students to strive for academic excellence. His initiative significantly improved access to secondary education for Malay students, which reduced dropout rates from primary to secondary education.
His contributions were so significant that the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or abbreviated as UNESCO, recognized him as a visionary education planner. He is remembered as one of the most influential education reformers in Asia.
Sadly, Aminuddin Baki passed away on December 24 in 1965 at the young age of 39 due to a heart attack. But his legacy lives on. Many educational institutions in Malaysia are named in his honor, and his vision for a united and inclusive education system remains at the core of Malaysia's education policy.
Aminuddin Baki's story is a powerful reminder of how one person's vision can shape an entire nation's future. His passion for education, his reforms, and his advocacy for equality in learning continues to inspire educators and students alike.
And with that, we conclude our presentation on Aminuddin Baki as a true hero for Malaysian education. Thank you for your attention. Bye.
Okay, so now I will continue the discussion. Mm, So I will talk and present to you about Zainal Abidin Ahmad, which is we also better known as Zakba, who was a renowned Malaysian scholar, writer, linguist, and thinker who greatly contributed to the development of the Malay language, literature, and education. He was born on 16 September 1959, 1895, in Kampung Bukit Kerdas, Negeri Sembilan, into a humble family. Despite his modest background, Zakba excelled in both Islamic and secular studies, becoming the first Malay to pass the senior Cambridge examination in 1915 after studying at the Malay College Kuala Kangsar MCKK. So Zakba started his career as a teacher and later became a lecturer, dedicating himself to the advancement of Malay language and literature. Mm, he is the best known. He is best known for his work on standardizing Malay grammar through his book Pelita Bahasa, which became a cornerstone for modern Malay grammar. He also worked with British colonial administration to develop the Malay education system. So I will pass to Wan Nabila to continue about what Zakba has done.
So, Zabah had made significant contributions to the Malay language and literature as well as to the socio-economic development of the Malay community. Zabah authored the Pelita Bahasa series in 1936, which played a pivotal role in modernizing Malay grammar and language structure. These works laid the foundation for contemporary Malay linguistic studies. Throughout his career, Zakba wrote extensively on various subjects, including language, literature, religion, economics, and politics. His writing addressed critical issues within the Malay community and advocated for intellectual and social reforms. As an educator, Zakba emphasized the importance of education in uplifting the Malay community. He advocated for educational reforms to enhance literacy and intellectual development among Malays. Zakba addressed economic challenge faced by Malays, promoting self-reliance and economic empowerment. His ideas contribute to the discourse on improving the socio-economic status of the Malay populace. Zakba's dedication to the advancement of the Malay language and his advocacy for socio-economic reforms have left an enduring impact on Malaysia's society. His works continue to be studied and revered, reflecting his lasting influence on Malaysians' culture and intellectual heritage. That's all from us. Thank you.
Remember to mute.
Raz.
He is known for his innovative teaching methods that make learning more engaged and relatable for orang asli children. He used music, art, and nature to inspire a love for learning and bridge that subtension education gap faced by the community. He recognized the lack of resource in rural schools. Somewhere have a crowdfunding initiative to classroom with laptop and tablet. The effort ensured that orang asli children receive the same learning opportunities as their urban peers. Someone's dedication to education has earned him his numerous awards, including the Best Teacher Award 2018, Best Innovative Teacher 2018, Star Garden Heart Award 2019, and the National Hero Teacher Award 2019. He was also a top 10 finalist for the Global Teacher Prize 2020. As a program director, pemimpin GSL worked to improve school leadership in Malaysia. He has trained leader in 30 orang asli school in Perak and plan to expand the program to all 98 orang asli school in nationwide. Someone has co-founded Education, a teacher network that encourages critical education, resource, and provide grant, professional development, and networking opportunity for public school teachers. In 2021, Samuel was inducted into the Majlis Pemulihan Negara Council, where he provide policy recommendation to enhance recovery initiative in education, economy, stability, and healthcare. Samuel Aisah work continue to inspire and motivate educator and student alike, highlighting the importance of equal education opportunity for all children. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, guys, what do you guys think about the national heroes in education and literature categories that we just discussed?
I'll go first. I think Zainal Abidin Ahmad or Zapa is my go-to. I chose him because he played a crucial role in standardizing and modernizing the Malay language, particularly through his work on Malay grammar, which made it more suitable for education, administration, and cultural expression. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Zabba is because he contributes to both education and literature, make him a unique figure in Malaysian history. His writing emphasized the importance of language in shaping thought and identity, blending literary creativity with educational reform.
The others, what do you guys think? For me, okay.
It's okay, it's okay. You can go first.
For me personally, actually two person has attract me to read more about them, which is Zainal Abidin Ahmad and Aminuddin Baki. From what I can conclude, I guess Zainal Abidin Ahmad impact on Malaysian society, which is cultural legacy, which is Zakbar's legacies, lies in his ability to fuse literature creativity. And while Aminuddin Baki, he is more to nation building through education.
Yes, I agree with you. There's like two things here. The literature one and the education one. So for education, I think the most suitable one is Dato Aminuddin Baki because His is a transformative role in shaping Malaysia education system. His leadership in establishing the Institute of Teacher Education and contributing to the National Education Advisory Council led to a strong foundation for Malaysia post-independence educational policy. He also focused not just on academic excellence, but on moral education and teacher development, so which ensure that educators were equipped to nurture both intellect and character, and his legacy is still visible in today's educational system. So yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
can I also give an opinion? Okay. So I also agree with that Zainal Abidin Ahmad is the most transformative figure when it comes to education sector. Because his works like Perangai Bergantung pada Diri Sendiri has encouraged Malaysia to embrace critical thinking, personal responsibility, and the importance of education as a means of empowerment. He viewed the knowledge as the key of overcoming poverty and backwardness. So I feel that he is one of a reliable leader.
Okay.
Yeah, I do
So
agree with Mr. Tharani.
okay, guys. I think that's all for our discussion. Thank you guys for cooperation. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.